Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, January 20th, 2016, and there's a creeper right in front of my door. So, luckily, I have the main entrance to the mountain home, and so I can now surprise the creeper, which is waiting for me. Alright, one arrow and good. Oh, dang it, he dodged my arrow. Alright, and goodbye, Mr. Creeper. Goodbye, Mr. Creeper. Are we now creeper free, or can I spot a second creeper somewhere? Over there's an enderman. Hi, stealing my dirt blocks. And, ooh, there's a second creeper. Alright, there's a second creeper right next to my horse. And the third creeper, what is going on? 3 creepers and an enderman in the morning. Alright, alright. Can I... Okay. Alright, so, one creeper left. Hi. No. Go, oh dear. Phew, what an exciting start into the episode. Last time we had an enderman, now we had an enderman and 3 creepers. So I'm already excited to find out what I will see in the beginning of next episode. But yeah, now it's time for this episode. And yeah, the rocket launch on Sunday evening was a success. On Sunday evening at 6:42 GMT, a Falcon 9 rocket launched a satellite into a polar orbit. The Jason 3 satellite will measure the motions of the oceans. Ooh, that's a nice sentence. The motions of the oceans. And will also measure the fourth creeper. What is going on? What is going on today? And it will also measure... Oh no, I'm out of arrows. Oh dear, that's bad. I think I have to kill a couple of skeletons in order to get some new arrows. And yeah, it will also measure the rise in the global sea level due to the global warming. So it's really an important mission. And yeah, the rocket launch was a success. The Falcon 9 rocket deployed the satellite in the correct orbit, and now the satellite can begin its mission. Unfortunately, the landing of the first stage of the Falcon 9 rocket wasn't a success. And I will talk about this in just a minute. Well, I think this glass wall looks really good. Really good. But I'm not quite sure how I should realize the corridor over to the other room over there. Maybe I need to take a closer look at the situation. So let me climb up my mountain home. And yeah, so unfortunately the landing wasn't a success. The first stage made it back to, it never launched from the barge, but it made it to the barge floating in the Pacific Ocean. And it even looked as if the landing itself was a success. The engines were shut down and the rocket the first stage came to a halt. But unfortunately, one of the 4 landing legs was not completely locked. And so after the landing, after the engines were shut down, the rocket just tipped over and then exploded. And yeah, so in the end, the landing attempt was a failure. But well, they got really close. And they even made it to land on the barge, although there were high waves and so on. So this was really good, and I'm quite sure soon they will be able to even land a first stage on a barge. I was a little bit sad because I missed the first successful landing of a first stage, and yeah, so I really hoped that this time I would be able to see this thing live, but no, not this time. And there were even some issues with the transmission, so the barge lost a data uplink with a satellite, and so we had to wait until we got confirmation what happened to the first stage. But yeah, it was still very interesting, and I was really impressed what I wanted to do. Alright, I need to find a solution for this room. And is this room even important? Well, I really like to have a room up here. I think it looks... yeah, I need to descend down and I need to take a look at this room in order to decide if it really looks good or if I can get rid of the room. And yeah, so what do I wanted to say? Oh yeah, I was really amazed by the amount of people that were involved in the webcast, they had, I think, two were in the SpaceX headquarters also, and giving some live reports directly from well, the SpaceX headquarters. Then there was one guy sitting in some kind of broadcasting room or so, bringing us up to speed with the latest news from the control room. Then there was one guy in the vicinity of the launch site, so at least 4 people were in front of the camera doing their webcast, and that's really impressive. That's really impressive how many people were involved in bringing the launch to us. And well, maybe it's a little bit over the top. I think just having a plain webcast and just having a live stream from the launch site and showing us some pictures from the onboard cameras is enough. But alright, it's SpaceX way to present their rocket launch, and I think this room is really necessary. It looks really good, so I have to keep it, and I have to find a solution how I can build the corridor, or how I can how I can find a way to get there. Maybe I can build some kind of access that is above the huge glass wall. Maybe this is a thing I can do. I have to try this. But yeah, so the webcast was interesting. Unfortunately, we lost data uplink with the barge. Yeah, but in general, it was nice. It was really nice, and I'm already looking forward to the next Falcon 9 rocket launch. I hope it will take place not in the middle of the night, so that I'm able to watch it live. And yeah, then speaking, dang it. How do I need to do this? Alright, this block, then I have to keep this block I have to keep. So I have to go up there. Alright. Then I'm there. Then I have to go 1 block higher, 2 blocks higher. Okay, I hope I'm getting this right. Dang it. Like so. Alright, then I think 1 block higher. So here I should be directly above it. Am I right? No. Dang it, I'm wrong. Where am I? Wait, I need to... I'm confused now. Alright, so... This is the highest point. So this is the highest point, then there. Alright. Let me through. And I can remove this. Oh dear, this is complex. This is really complex. Okay, so now I just have to dig in this direction to get over to the elevator. Huh? Alright. So now I should... Oh dear, I'm pretty close to the surface. That's also problematic. But yeah, I think this works. This could be a solution how to get over there and how to get into this room. Alright, maybe I have to replace this with some stairs. And I have also to move the torch over. But yeah, maybe... wait, do I need really to be that high? Maybe I can close this off. Yeah, alright, that's much better. Have I and wait, there's one other issue. What should I do with this column? Because that's right next to the elevator. Maybe I can replace this column with some glass blocks or so. I'm not quite sure. This is really a problem. But at least I found a solution how... Dang it. Oh, that's still a problem, so I have to go one block higher apparently. Can I do this, or am I then reaching... No, I'm not looking out of the... Haven't reached the surface. Alright, this is good. Alley-oop. Okay. Oh. So I need to go one block higher. Oh dear, that's so complex. It's so dang it. It's so complex. Alright. And if I remove this block, then I will look out of... So I can't even build stairs in here. That's bad. Okay, I think I have to find a different solution how to do this. This is really a problem I have to think about. So I'm not quite sure what I will do with my shiny new glass wall. That's really problematic. That's bad. It's really bad. I need to... Or will I... Maybe I could build the ceiling of this corridor out of glass blocks? Would this be interesting? I'm not quite sure. Well, I think I will just go to bed for now because, yeah, it's already nighttime, and do something else in the morning. Yeah, because I really have to think about what I will do and if I really like to have this or if I like to do something else. Maybe I can find a different way to get to the... wait. Would this be an option to... Oh, I wanted to talk about so many interesting things and now I'm getting stuck with this building project. Maybe I could build a second elevator or so somewhere in here. This could be maybe a solution. I'm not quite sure. Maybe this is a solution. But alright, it's now time to go to bed, and in the morning I will take care, or I will work on something else in order to, yeah, just to have something else to do instead of getting stuck with this huge glass wall idea. Yeah, so I think I have covered the rocket launch in detail, and yeah, so speaking of landing one vessel on top of the other vessel, scientists and engineers from the German Aerospace Center have managed to land a flying drone, so drone aircraft, an autonomous, an uncrewed electric autonomous aircraft traveling at 75 kilometers per hour landed gently on the roof of a moving car. So they had a car with some kind of net on top of it, and ooh, there's a creeper over there. And I think I really like to do something else over here, because this looks... I really like to keep the shape of my mountain. Or do I like to keep it like this? At first I wanted to build something like an arc above it, but on the other hand it looks good. It still looks good. And this does not solve my problem with this other thing. Well, I think I need some fresh lava buckets, and I have so many things to talk about. So why not just grabbing a few fresh lava buckets and, dang it, blocking the door, alright. And yeah, talking about things I wanted to talk about, and then I can, yeah, continue or come up with fresh ideas how to realize my shiny new room and the gigantic glass wall in the next episode. So, yeah, the German Aerospace Center managed to land an autonomous aircraft on a driving car, and that's really interesting. I will put a link to the video of it in the video description, but that's cool. Landing one vessel on top of another vessel, and both vessels were in motion, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, I think that's a cool accomplishment. And yeah, so much about this. This was really a nice thing to watch. And yeah, then we finally got, the winter finally arrived, we finally got winter, we have some snow, And now I try to enjoy as much as possible the winter time, to enjoy as much as possible the cold temperatures and the snow, because yeah, soon it will be over again. They already forecasted warmer temperatures for the weekend, so that's really sad. I really wished the winter would stay a little bit longer, that we really have a longish winter period, but no, apparently not. And so on Monday evening I was running, and well, we had clear skies, so the moon was shining. I was running on snow, and this was so beautiful as it was really bright outdoors, although it was after sunset. And I don't know, the crescent of the moon, it's not a full moon, I think half moon or so. I'm not quite sure what exact phase the moon is in currently, but the moon reflected so much sunlight that the trees casted some shadows, and it was so bright and it was so amazing. So I really enjoyed my run on Monday evening, and yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorite time. Well, the winter is just my favorite season, and it's so amazing being outdoors in snow and in freezing temperatures, and so I'm having so much fun, and this run was really amazing. And so after I had so much fun during the run and we had perfect weather on Tuesday, I was on a short hike on Tuesday. I hiked on top of a mountain, and well, it's about 30 minutes by car away from my place, and it's so beautiful, it's so amazing. I have, of course, recorded some videos, and I did my usual vlog thing, so soon I will hopefully publish a vlog of my hike up there on my vlog channel, so that you can enjoy this winter time with me. And it was perfect, it's so amazing. And I was even surprised as I drove over there. The thermometer in my car indicated a temperature of minus 14 degrees centigrade or minus 14 degrees Celsius. And so, yeah, this was, well, it was not really cold. It felt really good. I had my favorite winter clothes, and they are so warm, and I can only wear them during freezing, when there are freezing temperatures outdoors. And so I'm really sad because I like to wear them much more often, but then we do have this problem that we don't have so many times freezing temperatures, and this makes me really sad. And so I was really happy and I really enjoyed it, wearing my favorite clothes, and they are so warm, and so it felt really good. And surprisingly, as I got back to my car, I think I was outdoors for just under 3 hours, and I looked at my water bottle I had with me. The water started to freeze. So inside the water bottle there was a huge chunk of ice crystals that have clumped together, and I was really surprised because I had this water bottle in my backpack, and moving water does not freeze that easily. But yeah, there was already a huge chunk of ice in the water bottle, and this was surprising. This was really surprising that it was apparently so cold outdoors that the water started to freeze, although it was all the time in motion. Yeah, this was fantastic. And of course on Tuesday we had clear blue sky, the sun was shining, the wind was calm, so it was really, really amazing, and I really enjoyed this. And well, I hope I can go outdoors for a short walk today again. Well, not a long hiking trip or so, just a small little stroll through the forest or so. This would be perfect. This would be really perfect. I have to enjoy this winter time as much as possible because, yeah, as I said, the weekend will be, they predict already temperatures above freezing for the weekend, and the next week they speculate about some rain and so on, and that's really bad if this would happen. So I have to enjoy this as much as possible, and so I'm really, really happy that we finally have winter, And that's fantastic. That's really fantastic. And here, is there anything else I wanted to talk about? The winter time, the hiking trip was cool. Running was amazing. Rocket launch. The landing of this autonomous aircraft. This was really cool. They used those, I don't know, are they also called QR codes, or how they're called in robotics? But well, they had those markers on top of or on the roof of the car, so the drone was able to follow that car. And yeah, this was really I think it's really a nice accomplishment. And they said, well, so by doing something like this, they can save the weight for the landing gear and can use this additional capacity for something else. And I hope by something else they meant some research instruments also. I hope this idea will not be used by the military to just say, hey, great, we can now carry some more bombs on our drones so that we can ruin the lives of some more people also. No, I hope they will more use it or put this to a good use for research and so on, and not just thinking, all right, great, we can now kill some more peoples with one flight or so. This would be horrible. This would be really horrible. So I hope oh dang it, I totally forgot about the fact that horses can't swim, or that horses are having a hard time swimming. So alright, come on horse, get back to, oh dear, no. Alright, oh dear. Horses are strange. But yeah, alright, the mission was a success. I got some fresh leather buckets, very cool. No, you're not running away. And unfortunately, the problem still persists. I still haven't found a solution how I can fix my problem upstairs. So, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, I can store the glass in here. Fresh leather. Some dirt. Some cobblestone. Can I get rid of something else? I do have an ender pearl. Eggs, gunpowder. Alright, yeah. What to do with this new room? There are so many issues. Well, I could, of course, replace this part with some glass so that I can, while I'm climbing up my elevator, look into this huge room. This would be an idea, but is this really good? And the other problem is still this way, or this thing. The other thing I could know, this would be also bad. At first I was thinking about building some paths along the sides of the room so that, yeah, the path follows the sides of the room and then gets back to the corridor, so that I can get over into this room, because yeah, we are pretty close to the surface. This is also problematic. That's really a complicated thing. I was so happy with my shiny new glass ball, or maybe I have to. What would happen if I would move this glass ball? If I move it one block in this direction, then there wouldn't be this issue with the ladder. And if the glass wall wouldn't be that high, then I wouldn't have this problem with this corridor over here. Would this be a solution? I have to keep this in mind. And think about this in the next episode, because we have now reached the end of this episode. I hope you had some fun, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode. So, until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!